Welcome back. College basketball season coming down to this. No Cinderellas this year, but the big dogs held serve, and all 4 1 seeds made it to San Antonio for this year's Final Four. 2 SEC teams left. Florida will take on Janai Broome and Auburn. And on the other side, Cooper Flagg, the presumptive #1 pick in this year's NBA draft, will lead the Blue Devils against Houston and head coach Kelvin Sampson. Semifinal games are on Saturday, with the championship next Monday night. Gabe Kuhn of 92.9 ESPN here with me. What do you take? What are you picking for this Final Four?
Listen, I think the winner, I'm just going to go ahead and say it, I think the winner comes out of that Houston-Duke game. I think both those teams are playing at the highest possible level. And when you look at Auburn and Florida, they've shown some chinks in the armor. You know, Auburn at the end of the year lost 3 of their last 4, has had a couple of close shaves. You look at Florida and Todd Golden. I have not been very trusting of Todd Golden in this tournament so far. That game against Texas Tech got outcoached by Grant McCasland, but luckily Walter Clayton Jr. exists. Same thing with that UConn game. I thought Dan Hurley coached circles around him, but he was still able to get through because he's just so deep, so much talent.
Talent will win you games.
So that worked itself out. But when you look at Houston and Duke in particular, Duke, I know it's a freshman-laden team, but they don't play like normal freshmen. I think people need to understand that because that was a big conversation coming into the year. It's like, how is John Shire going to be able to manage this type of team with 3 starters that are true freshmen in this day and age of transfer portal? And look at Auburn, whose average age is about the same age as the Oklahoma City Thunder. Like, that's the real question. And I think they've managed it well because these are not normal freshmen. And it's led by Cooper Flagg, who's just like, I can't highlight this enough. There is not any other 18-year-olds I've seen really in the past decade that have his level of basketball savvy. When it comes to the footwork, when it comes to scoring at all 3 levels, the defensive plays are ridiculous. Like, just, I can bring up one example and shut the whole thing down. You look at what he did in ACC play against Pitt. I don't know if you've seen it. He's playing post defense, goes around the guy, grabs the ball, gets a steal, runs to the other end, passes a point guard on his way to doing it, just blows by him, and then dunks on a big at the end of that play. He makes things that are just not normal look so easy. And then you have Con Knipple, who I think is a damn good player. He's going to be a lottery pick in all likelihood. Kamon Malawach, who has come along as their 7-2 center. I think he'll be a lottery pick. So that Duke team's been playing well. But on the other side, Houston, man.
Your final pick, who's going to be?
I'm going to say Houston.
You're going to say Houston? You think it's Kelvin Sampson?
I really love Kelvin Sampson. Maybe that's from the heart. Maybe I just want him to do it. But Houston's a very interesting team, and they've been doing it at a high level, 40% from 3, best defense in the land. And Kelvin Sampson can coach late game situations.
Whoever it is, head coaching-wise, it'll be their first national championship. Let's get into